All right, so this is the ArkPro on the flood mode on turbo, and it's really nice to be able to see all around me, but if you look down that way, it doesn't really cut through very far. So let's stick it on the spot mode. There we go, and it cuts through much better, and I can see all the way to the top of the trees very well. Welcome back, everybody. So I've been using the Baton 4 for an EDC light for about a month, and I love it. This is an awesome little light. Check out my review on that if you want to see more. But there is a new king in town for EDC lights. This is the Olight ArkPro, and this is much more useful. This is the ultimate EDC light, especially if you're in the trades. I'm in manufacturing and working in electrical, and it's got a laser pointer on it. It's got a floodlight. It's got a spotlight, and it's got a UV light. We'll play with that tonight too. That's way more useful than I thought it would be, and really fun to play around with. It's flat, and it's got an awesome clip, and it sits nice and deep in the pocket, and it's a lot harder to lose than the little Baton 4. Of course, it's got a magnet on the back. You can charge it with their magnetic chargers, or it's got a little metal door that has a USB-C on it that you can charge it with USB-C. I love that. Another thing about the Olight, of course, it's got very intuitive, simple controls. Even though there's a lot going on here, it's extremely simple to use. You can use it with gloves on very easily. It's the power button is aluminum, and it's recessed. It is never turned on in my pocket, and I love that. And you can use the laser pointer with the floodlight, with the spotlight, or I got that backwards, or with the UV light. The laser is a separate control, and it's got two different settings, high and low. You turn it on and you hold it down, and it'll change between low and high, and it remembers the last setting. I love that. If you put it on spot or flood, it defaults to the last setting you had it on. If you put it on UV, it always defaults to low, so you just hold it down and it'll go to high. I don't know why they did it that way. That seems kind of weird. It's the only one that doesn't remember your last setting, but maybe there's a reason for that I don't know about. The lens where the actual lights are is recessed, so it's really hard to scratch them. They don't get scratched up in your pockets at all. And the magnet has actually been really helpful. I dropped a screwdriver down in a really tight spot I couldn't get to, and I just used the flashlight and stuck it down in there and pulled the screwdriver out. It was genius. And I could use the magnet to, stick up on electrical boxes, stick up in the box, and it has a nice flood, so it'll light everything up for me. I've used that quite a few times. Of course, if you have to work on your vehicle, you don't have an under hood light, you can just stick it under your hood. It lights everything up. Super handy, super useful. It's plenty bright enough for everyday tasks. It's fantastic for hiking. It's got the two-way clip like all the Olights do, and you can clip this on your hat. It is a little heavy for that if you're going to be doing that all the time. They have a lightweight version that might be better for that if that's something you're going to be using all the time, but it works just fine. It's just a little heavy, so it kind of pulls down the hat just a little bit. If your hat's kind of loose, it might kind of pull it down, but not a big deal. I've used this on night hikes. I went out on a hike and I got caught after dark unintentionally, and this helped me get back safe. The battery lasts for a long time. It's not user replaceable. I haven't taken it apart. Maybe there's a way to replace it, but it's got the lifetime Olight warranty. So if the battery ever dies on you and it's not holding charge anymore, you can just send it back and get a new one. So that you don't really need the replaceable battery. And this form factor, I don't think there's really any replaceable batteries like easily for it. My Forerunner and my tent are up there probably, I'd say about 60 yards away, and that lights up real well. And here is the flood. You can still see everything. It's just kind of spreads the light out real evenly. Look at that. Look at the difference between the spot and the flood. And here's the Baton 4 on turbo. It is surprisingly very good for such a tiny little guy. Okay, let's run through the settings on the ArkPro real quick. So this is the medium setting, and here is high on the spot, of course. And I'll double click it and go into turbo. There's turbo. They say that it's like twice as bright, but it doesn't seem like it is. Maybe there's a difference between lumen rating and real life, like how it looks, but here's the flood. Look at how it's so wide and it's so even. It just lights everything up. Here's the low setting. and the medium, high, low, medium, high. And if you turn it off and hold it down, like every Olight, you go into moonlight, which is very dim. This is very nice if you're acclimated to nighttime night vision and you're just in the tent looking for something, or if you're stealth camping in your van and you want to look around for something or get something without giving away your position. Very nice for that as well. So let's go test out the UV light a little bit. This thing is really fun. You can use this to look for scorpions. This would be super handy in the desert. I wouldn't want to be without it. They crawl all over the place. They get in your shoes. Oh look, there's a little orange thing down here. You can use it to detect counterfeit money. You can use it to put dye in your vehicle fluids and check to see where leaks are coming from. All kinds of crazy things. It's pretty cool. Hidden messages. Thought it might be helpful to get a comparison of the flood and spot on the ArkPro and the tree canopy line, and it just lights everything up. And the Baton 4. Not as bright, but it's much, much smaller and still does a great job. You can still see everything. Here is the ArkPro on turbo looking back into the forest. I could see pretty far back. And here is the Baton 4, and it actually cuts through a little better. I can see farther back. That's interesting. So the Baton 4 is actually, oh, you know what? I was on flood. Here's spot. No way. ArkPro definitely cuts through the forest better. Wow, I'm surprised that I made that mistake, but there it is. Hopefully it's showing up on camera. Yeah, ArkPro's definitely cuts back into the forest farther. Cool. So here's flood on ArkPro, and here's spot. What a difference. That is cool. And just for reference, here is the Baton 4 again. Overall, absolutely love this thing. I have this on me everywhere I go now, and it is my favorite EDC light. The top is this kind of V shape. The bottom is more rounded. And it's got these really beautiful etched grips on the side, which are perfect for your fingertips when you kind of hold it like this, and your fingertips get that grip right there, and this grip kind of grabs your palm right here. It's very comfortable. The way that this grip is mounted on here, it just holds perfectly. Your index finger, at least mine, just rests right there perfectly. My fingers wrap around it. It's so ergonomic and comfortable. It's amazing. And the button's just right there. And it's very easy to memorize which setting is which on the little flipper here, which is also aluminum and feels very tight and high quality, and the clicks are very positive, and it just feels super premium. And they actually use lasers. I might have to show you this at night, but there's lights on this side that light up to show you your battery level, or on this side they show you your brightness level. So that is genius, and they are very easily viewable at night, and it's very, very nice. They've thought of everything. It's super refined. It's super well thought out. It's beautiful to look at and hold. It just feels super high quality. So 20% off coupon in the description. Go check it out. Go buy one of these. Buy through my link. You're going to love this thing as much as I do. Thanks for watching.